Now about timing your autogenic training exercises in both approaches, the traditional approach and the approach that I developed with the Chi generator. If you are using the new approach with the help of a Chi generator or a Chi card, it will be good for you to practice regularly for a few weeks after you mastered autogenic training completely. And this complete mastery will be within a few hours if you go to my seminar or to the seminar of a certified teacher. If you are doing the traditional approach without Chi generators or Chi card, a systematic and very precise training plan can bring you the most powerful results and benefits of autogenic training. Therefore, it is very important for the beginner of this practice to set up an exact time schedule for practicing autogenic training. The beginner should then follow this schedule as closely as possible. Of course, cannot be always done. You can use, therefore, some freedom of action, of course, especially when you are not used to live by a fixed time schedule. I'm grinning here because that's me pretty much for as long as I have been living. However, except when I had to go to school. However, for the majority of those who learn the system, it is best to time the exercises precisely right from the beginning. You will discover for yourself the best time to practice autogenic training. Most people do their last exercise shortly before they go to sleep. This has many advantages, especially for persons who are suffering from insomnia of some kind or another. To practice every evening is absolutely necessary for the beginner. If you practice before going to sleep, it is important that you connect your Chi generator with a timer so that it stops generating life energy after, say, an hour or so. Timers don't cost very much. And to begin your day with autogenic training certainly can be a source of emotional and physiological well-being for you. Anyone who thinks that he or she cannot afford 5 to 10 minutes of practice usually lives under significant pressures and stress, often illusionary, coming from the environment or self-induced, which eventually developed such an illusion. And usually the same person does a lot of things every morning which waste a lot more time. Particularly in the morning, you should not allow to be driven by false ideas. Practice autogenic training in the morning can help you begin your day without tension or stress, and to attain and maintain your perspective for the whole day if you want to do so. Some students reported that they inclined to go back to sleep during their morning practice. And that can happen, and you can counteract this very easily in several ways. Best if you repeat the following formula during your practice from time to time. I'm staying awake and alert while training. Insert the formula several times, as I said, during the practice, and you can also use the same formula when you're practicing in a place where you do not wish to fall asleep. You can simply use a timer, of course, and the noise will wake you up, should this be necessary. The more regularly you practice, the more easily you will experience the desired results, and the faster you will be able to advance to a practical use of the method. I'm here talking about the traditional method. With using the Chi generator, you can get that in a few hours anyway. And as you advance, the practice of the 6 basic formulas will bring results with increasing speed. Later you learn, of course, how to shorten the formulas for your convenience, and eventually you will know to enter the state of autogenic training at a simple command which you utter mentally, and possibly with a brief focus on the shoulder neck field on your back. If you have the opportunity to do so, it is beneficial for you to practice in a slightly darkened room which is not overly warm. You should keep the windows closed to keep out undesirable and disturbing noises, especially when you live in a city, but also in the country. You have more difficulty to practice with a full stomach. That's pretty well, it's clear, you know. Stimulants such as coffee increase the difficulty to concentrate. That's pretty obvious too. And this ability to concentrate, of course, is essential in the practice of autogenic training. And again, as you proceed and continue with your practice, you are going to strengthen your ability to concentrate. And special formalized resolutions can and will enhance the capability to concentrate even more. With a G generator you can also set up some good success strategies.